Yo, ni aje, hapa ni nworksinc podcast episode 54. Kama kawaida tuko na Mr. ama ni engineer,
Mr. John.
Mr. John,
Yes, I.
Wewe ni engineer, wewe tushakubali huko kwa hii channel,
Kada jiza.
Manze, na break kidogo tukijaribu kufanya 1-2 hapa na kule. And we are back and happy new year. Ama ishakuwa mzee.
Happy New Year.
Hii mwaka ishakuwa mzee. Tuko ishakuwa mzee. Si January inaenda kuisha.
Kweli.
So, thank you. Happy New Year and be ready for awesome content all through. Sasa, episode 54 tunaongea story ya African Space Race. Kuenda nje.
Yeah.
Sasa, nikifanya hizi research, nilikuwa naona msee wa kwanza kwenda space alikuwa anaitwa Yuri Gagarin. Alafu hizo vitu tulikuwa tunasoma tulikuwa tunasoma tu tulikuwa tunaelewa kwa nini wasee walikuwa wanaenda space. Na ilikuwa kitambo, ilikuwa 1961. After 1961 kuna 1969 ndio the first moon landing. Ilikuwa by the US. Na Yuri Gagarin alikuwa from the Soviet. Ase wawili walikuwa na compete.
Sure.
Na sasa US walifaulu in 1969. Sasa kitu ilikuwa inanibamba na hii story. Zambia, si tunaongea story ya Africa,
yeah.
So Zambia got the independence I think in 1964 hapo hivyo.
Yes.
So in 1964 kulikuwa na msee fulani alikuwa anaitwa Makuka. Sijui kama Makuka. Sasa huyo msee sasa hiyo wenye walipata independence, alikuwa anasema wanataka kwenda kwa moon. So wasee walikuwa wanaonekana ni joke. Na after kusema anataka kwenda kwa moon, then alikuwa anataka kwenda, then akafikiria again, akasema anataka kwenda Mars. Sasa hiyo hata US na Soviet hawajaanza. Yaani mmepata independence
soma vitu.
Sasa zingine huyo msee alikuwa tu visionary alikuwa visionary na alikuwa anafikiria outside the box. Lakini everyone thought he was a joke.
That's
juu sasa unaimagine hiyo ulikuwa mlikuwa under colonization.
That's true.
Then mmetoka under colonization. Obviously walikuwa wanajificha kwa probably
Gorilla
the forest. In the forest or something.
Detected.
So the fact that paka mkikimbizwa huko na ma animals bado unafikiria venye utaenda space, that is quite amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And then funny thing ni alikuwa ameplan ikuwe a space girl,
Yes.
2 cats and a missionary. So venye walikuwa wanaendelea okay, so si wakaanza kunini na ujue sasa hii ni Africa na
Yes, Africa.
bado hata hawajashikanisha ni kunaenda. So basically kenye ili happen ni wakaanza training. So ase unajua wana train aje, wana train through like kwa barrel, wanaingizwa kwa barrel, wanapelekwa hivi. So inakaa tu
Preparation ya
ati sasa yako na
kwenda space.
kwenda space.
Yeah.
So lakini mostly I think people like those are the people who changed the world, because wana believe vitu zenye hata seem impossible. Because even your space race yote hata yenye imeshaifanyika, hata hiyo kwenda kwa the moon, it always seemed impossible.
Yeah.
And it always seemed like a dream. Sasa after sasa kitu ilifanya hii space race iishe ni 1969 si na US
America now.
Americans yo kaland kwa
land.
Yeah. So when you land kwa moon, umse wale wase walikuwa na the people who are practicing.
Yeah.
Kwa hiyo space agency
They believe in that.
Kwa hiyo space agency yao. Unajua unaanza kuwa dissect because US imeshinda paka Soviet. Alafu sasa nyinyi sasa Zambia sasa bado nyinyi ndio mnaendelea
Africa.
So ile kitu sasa ile muwa roho yenyewe mamze vitu zingine ni very interesting. ile kitu sasa ilimuua roho kabisa ni when that space girl, si ilikuwa when the space girl took us and a missionary.
This girl took us.
So that space girl got pregnant. After the space girl got pregnant, si sasa wakachukua mopero, of course si sasa watamchukua.
Yeah.
Sasa hapo ndio dream ya mse manze iliisha. But bado nasema big up to him for even believing. And you know the funny thing is,
Yes.
hata saa hii hakuna African country imeenda space.
We could launch tu tukaa set TV, lakini kuenda space kutulia huko kulanda vizuri.
Kwenda nini?
Tuna rockets, launching.
Actually, talking about that, kuna unajua Kenya tume launch a space race. Okay, space race saa hii tunaweza sema iko far-fetched.
Iko far-fetched space race. Na yenye tunakimbizana nayo Afrika ni kwanza tume-launch satellites. Like more than 18 countries in Africa.
Actually hata Kenya still got in 2023.
Yeah,
in 2022 Taifa 1.
Kenya we launched the Taifa 1 Lancet. So the space race, the competition is just
like but I think there are a lot of challenges. What do you think are the challenges inafanya space race yetu inakaa kama joke?
The reason it may look like a joke.
Looks like it's
not a joke, but is I can say implementation of only policies, because countries like America or Russia, they are so serious about these.
Yeah.
Because even when we will go and look at how these satellites are now assisting the African countries, we are going to see that the communication has keys and because of this satellite.
Yes.
So we can try to imagine we are not following the light. We are still in the dark.
Yeah.
That's why we are saying we are making it look like a joke going into space.
Yeah.
Those countries, those we call first world, they are making it look bigger because they are following the light. That's non-liberal.
Because hata unajua storia hata Idi Amin, na Idi Amin pia alikuwa na hiyo dream ya Uganda waende space.
Yeah, wame launch satellite juzi.
Wame launch satellites. So the space race sana mostly nafikirianga ni funding.
Yes, funding.
Yeah, funded.
Those
because I think probably, let's say, like the government of Kenya or something. Well, I'm not sure about this, but I'm just saying they will not like put away $1 billion kwenda space na bado watu wafonja barabara tujenga zote. Like I think mostly is
a matter of capitalization.
Yes, capitalization, because now
these projects are massive
and very expensive.
Yeah.
Especially the R&D, research and development.
That's true.
Because on paper,
paper it is very.
Because on paper, it's still not easy. But I'm just saying, we already have engineers who can do all those calculations here in Kenya, and they are learned and they know everything that needs to be done and know how to calculate. But now the actual doing it, hapo sasa ndio
very expensive.
Kuna
intensive sana.
Labor intensive. Na saa zingine na acha nikwambie, unajua hata even in the US some of these projects kama hizo ma space race na nini, some of them end up doing nothing.
Yeah.
Una imagine umekelea $1 billion alafu
launch kitu
kutengeneza, unajua kulaunch ni
very few. Iko very far.
Launch is the last part.
Kuna scientists, kuna scientists, engineers, all the
material scientists. Kuna nini hao wengine ni
the engineers,
kuna engineers wenyewe, mechanical wenye wanafanya hizo hydraulics na hizo kuna chemistry. Hapo kuna chemistry juu ya zile juu ya hizo inaitwaje? Hiyo thrust, kuproduce hiyo thrust, hizo ni chemical reaction most of them.
Yeah, the chemical reaction will take place. Kile kitu una burn pale ina burn at a very high temperatures.
And uende against.
Yeah. Tuko na challenge ya funding as African countries, but space race is yet here because we have improved in terms of communication,
Yes.
in terms of research,
Yeah.
in terms of exploration.
Yes.
Such things.
Because basically before hata tuende kwa other countries vile satellites wameproduce kuna nitozi before tuende kwa other countries zile venye zile satellites wamepeleka. What are the satellites mostly used as in za panga nini?
Okay, now a satellite is an object that orbits around a large body.
Oh, so si lazima ati ikiwe man-made.
Si lazima ikiwe man-made.
So hata kitu ingine inaweza kuwa satellite. If it's going kama tuseme
moon.
Oh, is a
we have two types of unique satellites.
Okay.
And one is man-made or now the natural one.
Okay.
The natural one is the moon.
Okay.
But we have the man-made. Now we know about the man-made.
Yeah.
Now when we say a satellite is an object that orbits.
Inaenda orbit nkwenda around.
Yeah.
Siku si ile akakula.
Orbit. No. Yeah. Ni kama kukula juu, ni kama like our moon inakulanga raundi mwezi moja. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Ni orbit juu. Now, our moon inaanzanga ikiwa new moon, tunaenda crescent, tunarudi hivi, tunaenda half moon, kibas, full moon, alafu tunaanza tena. Month inaishi ta. Hizo ni directions zenye inaweza kusaidia kabla tuingie man-made satellites. How tutakuja sasa tujue what is this satellite?
What is this? Nani yafanya nini? Juu already kuna space race. Lakini na sahi tumerealize that Africa sahi zile vitu zenye tunazo ni satellites. Because hata even in the America and all those people, they started with the satellites. So we want to understand what are these satellites, what are they used for? Yeah.
So now moon is usually gets half of the moon is usually created by the sun on one side.
Yes.
So when we see it is during the day, the moon is usually seen there. Yeah. But we don't see it because the sun on the other side
iko a lot of light
on one side.
Yeah, on one side. Hata saa zingine during the day unaweza ona katoko.
During the day.
Ama during the evening. Yeah.
So like ukiuliza mtu in layman's language atakwambia hii mwezi ilikuwa hapa inaenda hivi inaenda. So we talk about that
imeenda wapi.
We talk about that movement. That movement we have been talking a lot about electromagnetic waves.
Yes.
And now in our topic today we are going to touch electromagnetic waves at space. Yeah. Something now outside our but it is just there.
Yeah.
One thing that controls all the satellites
communications. There's the gravity.
Yeah.
So the pull.
So I'm talking about gravity and nothing else. That a satellite is launched up there.
Yeah. Na inakaa hapo
itoanguki na ikuji mbio na iendi mbio. So now we have waves in the edge of in the space horizons. And these types of waves we have several types of waves, like radio waves, mechanical waves, microwaves. Yeah, especially those ones. Yeah, those ones which have very short wavelength. So the radio waves are the ones now in connection with our gravity, and that is why in some topics we said that now we are not going to talk of gravity as a force and so.
We're not going to go deeper into gravity. We are now using the gravity as we have.
Because even the moon and the earth attract each other due to that gravitational pull. But now we come to the man-made satellite that we are using for communication.
Yes.
These man-made satellites usually are launched to the space and are connected directly to our Earth. And there are observatories that will have to
zile zinakaa madishi kubwa hivi.
Now those ones are the ones which are now going to capture the network. Now, satellites have working principles. How does a satellite work? Okay, first one is the orbital mechanics. Is that one I'm talking about. It is controlled by gravity, the mechanics of a satellite. Now we have another aspect of that, of electromagnetic waves. In the edge of our space there, they are very strong short wavelength. Waves will be short wavelength there. Like in radio waves, microwaves, infrared. Those ones are also going to assist us in that. Now our satellite, another working principle is a principle called sensing. Once it is launched there, it is able to sense now beings on the ground. And as I said, I talked about the story of a moon. It is not going to start at a satellite imesimama tu hapo. Ile kinavutwa na dunia, ile dunia tunasema inafanyanga evolution.
Sasa kwanza hata before that. So a satellite iko in constant motion.
Iko in constant motion.
Which is like, is it a constant speed?
I can call it velocity.
Velocity, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It moves at a certain velocity because of the pull it has with the Earth gravitational pull.
Okay.
So it moves at a constant velocity up there. Yeah, in the space. And we know kwa space hakuna hii gravity tuko nayo kwa so less na huko. So pale imefloat lakini kuna velocity yenye ina movingi nayo. That is one thing. So that is the aspect of sensing. Now I want to talk, those are the working principles I was talking about.
Now hata umenikumbusha.
Yes.
There was an experiment we used to do kiwa shule.
Yes.
Ukiweka maji kwa bucket ama kombe ama something, alafu uzimbushe, maji haimwagiki. Is it the same concept yenye satellite natumia ama sio the same? Like going around.
Nasema hiyo kikombe maji haimwagiki ni ile tu kuna
centrifugal
ina exist inavuta hivi ni
centrifugal force. Hiyo ni centrifugal. So it's not the same concept that is being used at the satellites.
No. Because the satellite now needs only the gravitational
pull. It only
need to move with a certain velocity there, up there in the space. So now, I want we get down now, how do we communicate with this satellite? Now, these waves, the electromagnetic waves I was talking about, the radio waves, the microwaves, the infrared. In our observatories now here hapa Nairobi, juu ya Kenya iko headquartered hapa Nairobi. Kwa hiyo observatory yao, tunatumianga remote sensing. Hiyo network inamulikishwa.
Kwa hiyo inamu.
So the DSTV zinafanya kazi pia zinatumia satellite.
It's the same concept.
It's the same concept. Vile simu zetu zinapata
tukienda kumaliza tutasema hizo
applications. So it is all about a wave. And that is why I'm saying astronomy is about following the light.
It's all about the light.
It's all about the light. And so now, when it has captured and it is able to be detected on our dishes, now that is where now we start.
That is a communication. That's now we are in a communication.
Now that is where we start now talking about how we are going to apply that.
Sasa tusha communicate. First of all, tumejua kwa nini satellite haianguki. Inatumia hiyo gravity na hiyo na velocity. Saa ndio maana haianguki. At least we've done with that. Now number 2 is inatumwa hapo kufanya nini? Kushinda hapo imezunguka. What is the purpose of these satellites? And because they understand there are very many of them. So tumesema in Africa I think 60 or something will exceed the correct number.
More than in countries, more than 18 have already launched the satellite. So there are types of satellites. We have scientific satellites. We have now the ones used for remote sensing, like the GPS.
Kuna GPS
We have the ones we use for communication in our televisions, in our mobile networks. We have other satellites that we use for climate research. We have other satellites that we use for geological research. that they are used to detect things on Earth.
All the minerals zenye ziko yani on Earth sasa ishapita clouds. Sasa kuna when you understand kuna zenye kuna satellites that communicate with the surface of the Earth. Kuna zenye sasa zinaenda mpaka sasa geological. Kuna zenye zina
detect. Yeah. And now we have the broad ones, all the science. Yeah, science and research. Yeah.
Oh, mostly kama
Countries, a country must have space agencies now.
Tunaweka space agencies ndio nini.
Yeah.
So actually when umetaja space agency, nililearn ati kuna space agency ya Kenya.
Yeah, it is called Kenya Space Agency.
Yeah, nasikia it was
found in, I think, in 2017.
So it's 17. I think 2017.
It was in 2017. You know, the implementation was to start in 2018.
Yeah.
And we launched in 2023. Yeah. It is a work in progress.
It's very progressive.
The people who have been entrusted in that department are very progressive
because they've been working, and it's not an easy.
It's not an easy. And in fact, I was also to say, in University of Nairobi, they also have observatory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
University of Nairobi, so somebody there can
they're still like doing they're still doing their research.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying.
They have telescopes. They have instruments. Yeah, they have instruments to observe space.
Okay, hata kitu naweza sema because we launched our first satellite in 2023 and we're talking about space. However, even after the moon landing in 1969, hakuna watu wameenda kwa moon tena. No, I understand maybe they're trying to go to the moon. They've tried. Actually, they've tried na bado lazima wafanye hizi test before even they go. So they've not. So that is something I would say. Even Africa, we're not very badly off because even after all those years, probably one of the African countries are still working on landing on the moon. Who knows? Because and I understand kitambo, the space agencies were very secretive. Yeah, especially for the countries because it was termed as a leverage. And the Soviet and the US were racing to be the first on there.
Sure.
However, mahali tuko nyuma ni I think okay. Kuna watu wanaishi kwa space center. Kuna space center. About you, kuna space center. What's satellites ni zina orbit. Hata space center ina orbit. But the space center is where like people are launched, they go, they stay there for months, they carry some
toolbox,
not even toolbox, some foods, some cats, some animals to go test what happens with these things outside gravity, outside the atmosphere, the gravity, the normal conditions of the earth. So up on the maybe we are behind, but I believe hata mimi na believe hata Kenya maybe probably we are still on the way because if we were able to launch in those, I can say few years.
Yeah, 2023.
And also it's so amount. I think there's someone called Mbogo. I can't remember the exact name.
Kenyan named by Bogo.
Yes, Mbogo. Is Mbogo.
He's a researcher in space tech.
Space tech, yeah. Leona, for what he's doing, because even we don't need a big satellite. Yes. He's creating small satellites.
Nano
satellites. So with all those capabilities, you see, if you have a small satellite, because those satellites that have been sent are huge.
Massive. Ni huge. Ni kinyumba. Inatembea.
So umse nikiona hiyo story yake, satellite yake ilikuwa tushana hivi. Unaishika hivi.
Nika kasola.
Kando hivi kama power bank kubwa hivi. So when I saw that, it also gives me some encouragement because that shows that we're also thinking outside the box. Because satellites haitaji ko how to whatever its purpose. And then you see ukiifanya ikuwe ndogo repair iko rahisi. Sindio? Tuna kuirepair na kuilaunch. Naweza launch hata 3 leo. Unaona like
unahitaji tu kukuwa na kalao cha kakosa
kana irusha. mahali bado nitarudi ni maybe funding ndio inaweza kuwa
Funding to-
maybe inaweza kuwa ana struggle hapo.
I imagine the shafts,
Yes.
everything that is used in the manufacturing or the assembly.
Yeah, because huko unatoka space kuna extreme temperatures, kuna debris, kuna hizo mamawe na meteors na nini,
Kuna UV lights.
kuna UV light. There's so many things you have to protect your satellite from.
Yes.
Because it is outside the world. Ni outside the world. So hizi ni vitu like what I'm saying is we are not far off.
Yeah, Africa is not far off. And then the one thing now, the world has become a global village, as we have been called. Yeah. In tech.
Yes, in tech, yes.
So like even some people like Elon Musk have come to Africa.
Yeah.
And they are collaborating with us.
Yes.
Yeah. He has projects in Africa, South Sudan, and I think even Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. So collaborations are going to make Africa maybe come to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because you've said the world has become a global village. I like that because with internet, go to a laptop or your phone or something, you can just look for that information, how to build a rocket. And utaona hapo some examples, some are correct, some are wrong, but at least the information is there.
Yes.
You see, like that guy that I was saying, the Zambian, ama the Ugandan that were trying to go to space that early enough.
Yeah, alikuwa na hiyo courage.
Akona hiyo courage, akona hiyo vision. Lakini unaona sasa, hujasoma chemistry, hujasoma engineering, hujasoma ama maybe umesoma lakini at what extent. Na unacheki mostly what I've learned, especially in like in the space race, the mistakes of others are what fixes your mistake.
Yeah.
Juu kama ulikuwa umetumia tuseme aluminium for example to shield from maybe external heat or something. Yes. And then that rocket blows up. Tunapia
utaenda sasa atakuja tumie
hawezi anza pia kutumia tu
ile nyingine ama improve hiyo aluminium aike kitu kingine
ama utaongeza zako uweke aluminium mingi unaona big. So that is an advantage I'd say, like right now we have.
Yeah, attempting herself to succeed in the attempt.
Because right now even unaenda tu angalie sections ngapi zilianguka, ni gani, na utaambiwa the information is there. Yeah. Then you can even research what the materials are. Some of them are open source, some of them are not. Yeah. But if you're already an engineer, with some of the information on the net, ni unaweza tengeneza hizi.
It's so helpful.
However, it's ni constraining, especially financially and research. Actually, niyo R&D, unaona R&D, research and development. Yes. Hapo ndio shida kubwa iko. Alafu nimeona pia kuna there are some satellites zenye ziko infrared.
Yeah, very important.
Satellites inaona mpaka through the clouds. Yes. Inaona ndani ya clouds, as in, so kama inaona ndani ya clouds, unaona itaweza kujua what that does, especially in the US and other countries. Yes. They have wildfires. Even in Kenya we have wildfires. Yes. And to know the extent of that wildfire, maybe hata ukienda na helicopter ama drone, hiyo smoke hautaona ni imefika wapi. But say if you have a satellite that has infrared, you see it goes through and you can see hii moto imefika ama, and then now you can even deploy the people when yako hapo around ama wherever. Then you'll have a leverage, a leverage of fixing your issue. Sure. But lao ngoje ukiona moto imekufikia hapo sana
ni moshi uko ni mingi. But that's true. In fact, that's one of the reasons I talked about waves. You know, infrared is one of waves that have a shorter wavelength than the visible light that we see now.
Yeah.
On our spectrum, the division.
Yeah.
In fact, more in our topic today it was light now, but not light. It is spectrum, and the spectrum is how the light is divided. And as we discuss, Now, the reason I'm saying it in visible light here and here you have to infrared is because you cannot see.
You cannot see infrared.
Yes. So now if we have satellites that can observe something using infrared, we can be way forward there. And we have them. Yeah. Because the infrared nature of light, the wavelength, the wave, that wave called infrared is somehow, or I can say there are things that happen on Earth that we don't know, but they are still happening.
Yes.
Yeah. So
If you can't see it, how will you know it's happening?
but the satellite when they will come, the luminosity in them, the luminous nature. You see, like satellite huwa inatoa kitu ifika greenish. Yes. So hizo infrared pia kuna vile inatoanga color unique. Hiyo color unique inaweza kuonyesha mambo zingine hupangika labda huku hatuonangi. Hivyo umesema inaonanga beyond big cloud. Yes. Hapa. Hii cloud imetushinda juu ya ile quick reflection droplets za maji. So like we have a lot of things happening here. So if we had satellites that can see through infrared, we could be way for.
So basically hizo satellites the infrared zenye ziwaka unajua first of all you've mentioned that the communication between the satellite and unajua sasa hata ikipima lazima relate information
Kabisa.
Ikisha when if it has infrared and it has read that this place is hot or whatever, it has that information.
Yes.
So what it does, it waits until the cloud cover is gone so that it sends this information back to the observatory. Because communication between the observatory na space bado inatumia microwave.
Microwaves.
Na ndio maana hizo dish zinakaa humongous. Zinakuwa kubwa as in they are so big. So basically even itasoma information, but however there are also very new ways that communicate, because sometimes you also need that real-time information, especially kama ni emergency ama vitu kama hizo. But naona as we go on, the technology is also advancing, and me kenye na hope kesi Africa tukae kama tuna advance nayo, which now I think we're not perfect. We just need one guy like that Makuka mwenye
idea yake hadi
hata ajaiona, unaona, hata ajai ameona. Na sasa hiyo hata kuko na hata kuko na TV, akona like you can't, maybe hii information alisoma maybe hata kwa
gazeti ama tu mzungu
alimuongelesha tu akamwambia sisi tunaendanga. So basically this is just but an introduction of the space of this topic.
Astronomy.
Hata si astronomy,
African race in space.
Ponda tenda African race in space, alafu sasa tuingie space. Tukiwa space sasa hiyo sasa ni astronomy. So ndio, if we start talking about the meteors and the large planets and even the sun
and the
galaxies, hapo sasa tunaingia kwa astronomy. Sasa ni introduction to ya satellites, because I'm sure so many people ask. Na in our next episodes hata tutaongea stories za Elon Musk, hizo stories za SpaceX, stories za kuna hii story ya net inaitangwaje,
neurospace.
Neurospace
Internet ama web
hii space si bado nini wako na ni SpaceX bado hiyo net. Hiyo net ni Neuralink. Lakini Neuralink ni ya kichwa.
Sema neurospace
kuna hizo satellites za Elon Musk zenye
amelaunch hiki sana.
Amezi-launch na zinapatia paka zina leverage even censorships from governments. The government inaweza kuzimia net.
So ule yake akiweka hata tutazimiwa.
Starlink, exactly. Sasa ukiona Starlink, wase wengi wanazitumia because hiyo iko independent. Nika satellite talking to a satellite. So there's no like they're the only ones who labda sasa gava pepa iseme hata
Hatutaki
hatutaki hata hizo story zetu za SpaceX ama vitu kama Starlink, za hizo Starlink. But basically with that information, that means in the near future we'll even have more unsensible communication methods. In terms of, because in terms of development.
kuna hiyo tu wataweza kucapture hiyo waves.
Exactly.
Na watatuzia tu juu one thing ni commerce.
Ni commerce na bado communication. Unaona pia know-how. And now the more we know like, so if the more people are learning about space and all those things, the better for us towards knowing more about it and even doing our own things, research, and even sending our own people with our own satellites to space. Although I think it's far-fetched, however, I think ni kitu possible bado. Ni possible bado.
Yeah, very possible.
Na kaa kuna mtu wako huko nje akona hiyo psyche, don't lose that psyche. Kuna mtu alikuwa na hiyo vision na kuna wenye wali accomplish, kuna wenye haja accomplish, so you just decide to do it and continue with it and believe in yourself, and who knows, because hata huyo there's that Kenyan, kuna Kenyan Mbogo. Kuna mwingine anaitwa Chris Nsame mwenye anapoga UG, pia anatengenezwa ana work into those space, ako interested na hizo nini. Na hata kulikuwa hiyo kitambo, kulikuwa sio walikuwa nasema, kulikuwa hiyo time ya Uganda na Zambia na hizo stuff, walikuwa nasema Africans wenyewe na nini wanaitwa Afrinauts. Si astronaut.
Afrinaut.
So we hope that is a word that will be often said juu ya zile vitu tuta accomplish in the future as Kenya and as Africa
At large.
at large. Alafu sasa tuende kwa hizi countries kama Algeria. Algeria iko na satellites inaitwa LSAT. Hizi vitu lazima tukue tumebuku zingine huwezi
kina South African iko na mingi.
South Africa has 8, Egypt has 9, Nigeria has 6, but mostly hizi zinakuwa tu za research, climate,
more of climate research,
science research, and all those. So stay tuned for our next episodes. This is a 3-part series, ama 2 parts. Tutaona venye itaenda depending with what how many questions you ask, how interesting the conversation is. Because we have to go now to even Starlink and see what they've done. We start with NASA, kuna Soviets, kuna sasa
agencies, space agencies.
Tunizo space agencies zimefanya nini. Alafu sasa to explain mpaka kuna applications zingine hata ni tutaenda deeper into those applications, so that we are able to understand what is there. Na mbona hauoni hiyo satellite?
Na
mbona hauioni hata usiku ama
inatusaidia.
So basically I think tumemalizana na hiyo part ya introduction ya space race in Africa, na tulianza mbali na naona ni kama tutaenda mbali
kabisa.
So this is episode 54. Asante sana kwa kutu watch na kutusikiza. Stay tuned for very many more episodes, interesting, mostly science. Wengine wanasema topics are hard. You can suggest opportunity some of the topics you'd like us to discuss, or we can still continue with our topics. Probably utaendelea ukiunderstand, pia uko expert. Ama unasemaje?
Sema tuna encourage sana. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kama kawaida sisi tuko na merchandise, tuko na kofia, tuko na hoodies, tuko na t-shirts. If you feel like supporting us, feel welcome. You can buy some more our merchandise. Also, we have a pay bill. You have a team number there. You can also support us. And even in any way that you can, to keep our channel alive and even to get more subscribe, even sharing. Subscribing, sharing is also part of promoting this channel and promoting our endeavors. Na asanteni sana. And kama kawaida sisi tuko na radio pale kwa mitandao. Tuko na radio station. If you want to listen to it, you just go to your browser, you write bit.ly/nwks radio. The RA is capital. Asanteni sana. Thank you.